Hey everyone, it's Fit Fat Man here, Charles Gainey, and today we're going to be going through an easy way to meal prep for your work week. Typically I would go through cooking breakfast and lunch, but today we're just going to be doing lunches. We're going to do some tasty pulled chicken from the Crockpot, and then we're going to do my rainbow roasted veggies. Before we get started, if you're liking my videos, and I know you are, please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Now let's go.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat.
Okay, so for the Crockpot pulled chicken, it's very minimal ingredients. The only ingredients we need are 1/2 of a white onion, some low sodium taco mix, and some salsa. Just need a salsa can about yay big. So to get started, we're just gonna peel half of this and we're gonna chop it up into nice, simple, small pieces. Look at that, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? So before we put any food in the crock pot, we're going to spray it down with some olive oil to make sure nothing sticks. So for the chicken, we're going to use 5 to 6 good sized chicken breasts. Remember, this has to last us throughout the week, so the bigger the better, and this will definitely keep us full. Once we have the chicken down, we're going to grab your low sodium taco mix and put it right in the crock pot. If you don't have the low sodium taco mix, you can use whatever's in your cupboard. For this, I would use 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of pepper, and 1 tablespoon of paprika, and then 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's enough seasoning with the salsa to make it very flavorful when it comes out in 4 hours. So the other thing that we're going to use here is salsa. We're going to take your standard Tostita can, and we're going to empty about half of it on your seasoned chicken. This is going to give the chicken a little bit more flavor, and then this is also going to keep the chicken juicy as it comes out in 4 hours. So once you do that, you take the half of the onion that you already cut up, and you dump it right on in there. This is why I love working with crockpot meals, is you throw everything in there, and then in 4 to 8 hours, it's done and it looks beautiful. While we're waiting on this pulled chicken to finish, so we can pull it apart, we're gonna be working on our rainbow roasted veggies. Mercy. When I'm roasting veggies, I either like to do the whole sheet of the same vegetable, or I like to mix up 4 or 5 vegetables so I can have mixed veggies during the week. And this particular one, I did 5 different colors to make it look good. That's why I call it the rainbow roasted veggies. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the red onion. When I'm making this medley, I typically want to cut these in a cube form. I think it keeps the strong flavor a little bit more and plays a bigger part in the mix. Then we're going to go on to the broccoli. The thing you want to do here is get all the florets. And I don't want them to be big chunks, so we're gonna chop them up a little bit more before we put them in. So the third vegetable we're going to use here is sweet peppers. To get a little bit of a different flavoring in there, we're going to cube these up as well. Okay, so before we add the vegetables, make sure we spray our pan down with olive oil. Then we just add each veggie one by one. So we add the cubed red onion, we add all of the broccoli. I like to put these in nice little rows so it just looks cleaner when it comes out. And then we add the sweet peppers. And the last thing that we're going to add, just to add a little bit extra color, is the corn. This is actually the steamed corn that you can get in the store, but I like to put it in the oven. It gives a little extra flavor. One thing that I like to add in here is the grape red tomatoes. I'll cut those in half, and those are just beautiful when they roast, and they'll give you a nice little flavor bomb. After you put everything in the pan, to me the #1 thing is to put olive oil on this and then season the heck out of it. So I'll do a little salt, I'll put some pepper on there, and sometimes I'll add paprika as well, but I'm just going to go salt and pepper this time. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven, 375 for 15 minutes. And at this point, I put in the pulled chicken in the crock pot, I put the roasted veggies into the oven, so I got nothing to do. Sometimes I like to dance. Oh, anyways, time's up. Back to the veggies. We're going to take these out. They look beautiful. The colors look great. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to mix these veggies up. I want a little bit of every veggie in every single bite for my meals this week. So I have my containers for every single day of the week. I just add the mixed veggies in and spread them out proportionally. Have mercy, that looks beautiful. Really, after you put the mixed veggies in your containers, that's your bed for the chicken. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait 3 hours until the chicken's done. In that time, you could be cooking breakfast, some more dancing. But once that chicken's done, we're gonna be pulling it apart with forks thoroughly, and then we're gonna be mixing up the seasoning, the onions. And remember, because we put that salsa in there, the chicken remains very juicy. Ooh, looks ready to go. Like I said, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna pull this apart with our forks. And then as soon as we're getting towards the end of pulling it together, we're gonna mix everything together to get all the flavoring soaked up in every single piece. Then once finished, we're gonna take that pulled chicken and we're gonna put it in the same containers as the mixed veggies, and the mixed veggies are gonna act as sort of a bedding for the chicken. And before you know it, we've got lunch. Now there you have it, everybody. We got rainbow roasted veggies and flavored pulled chicken. So we're gonna have many episodes just like this one, meal prepping throughout the week. So if you like this one, please like the video, please subscribe, and comment below. Let me know if there's any type of meals you want me to make for the week, and we'll do that. Fit Fat Man out.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat. If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better get up on those feet.